It was about time that I got around to doing this. I put it off for so long, but here we go. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Y1093 here. I guys come to Tiger, and today we're playing some more Wizard101. And today we are actually finally crafting Catalan. I have been wanting to craft this spell for so long, and I haven't got around to it. But as you guys can see, let's do a checklist. See everything we got. 6 Catalan treasure cards. I have 7 in total. 100 perfect amethyst, 200 ghost fire, 100 water lily, 100 bronze gear. I have 790 of those. 50 springs out of a total of 108 that I got, and 50 sunstone and 11 out of 12 amber. Now, for those of you who are interested in crafting Catalan and want to craft the other craftable spells, I'm going to break all that down for you right here. So, if you want to craft any craftable spells, I believe each school has their own craftable spells, I want to say. You go, and you have to have access to the Weird in Avalon, the world of Avalon. You have to have access to the area called the Weird. You go into the Indigo Giant, I believe is his name, and then once you beat him for the first time when you complete the quest, then the crafter dude will appear in the back and you can buy your spells. You have to be at least through Zafaria crafting, I believe, to craft these spells. And they're cool spells. I mean, they're not like crazy insane, but they're decently well. They're mostly geared towards PvP, and so that's the kind of aspect of that. They're not like crazy insane for questing. They're more geared toward that strategic advantages in PvP. So that may be your main motivation to want to craft these, but nevertheless, they can be cool spells. The animations are decent, in my opinion. And there are 2 storm spells. There's Catalan and Queen Calypso, and Queen Calypso is a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to worry about that later. But Catalan, that's where I want right now. It's a decent spell, 700 storm damage and a minus 25% accuracy. So it can be decent. I mean, it's not like I said, it's not insane stats, but it's a pretty cool spell. I like the animation, and I just want to say, I have it. And I want to say I crafted it too, not farmed it, because let me tell you, I've done over 100 rounds of Lore Master and haven't got any spell. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I got Krampus on my fire deck if you want to check that out for yourself. Krampus. I got that from Lore Master. And then I also have Reindeer Knight from the card pack. But nevertheless, the main focus is to talk about Catalan for today. So, I'm going to break down where you guys can get the ingredients for this. For Catalan, you need the 6 Catalan treasure cards. I have got these mostly from Lore Master farming. But I've also got some from the Bazaar. I had like a total of 10, and I've used them a few times in PvP before when I've been doing like solo tournaments or a tournament with War Machine. It's been a while since I've done that, but that's where I got my Catalan TCs. I got really lucky about that. And War Machine may give me some of these. I can't remember exactly what's on my head. But the perfect amethysts, you can buy those from so many different vendors. I believe that I actually got these perfect amethysts from the owl lady. I don't know her name, but she's in Avalon. She's in the High Road area. And that's where I got those. Not too hard of a region to get at all. Ghost Fire, you can just buy that. I think I got this one from the crafter reagent vendor in Celestia. And then the 100 water lily, that one was actually decently difficult, because you think, oh, water lily, it's a simple region, you can get it, anywhere there's water. But it's not that simple. Water lily is a rare drop, and to transmute it, you have to have like 15 cattail. And I actually ended up transmuting like half of that. Let's see if I can find it. I just passed it in there. Transmute. Where are you at? Why is it taking me so long to find it? That is the main important question. I was looking for a transmute cattail, but it's supposed to be water lily. But yeah, I actually got down to, I had 300 in total of cattail, and I actually got down to like 150 when I was doing the water lily. And this was forever ago. This was like months ago that I started the process, and I just kind of put it off. But transmuting the water lily, or even finding the water lily, that's pretty difficult. I had to do a lot of searching for cattail, different watered areas, stuff like that. So that took a while. You just gotta kind of, set the grind out for that one. The bronze gear, that one's actually really easy to get, because you can get them from a lot of fights in general. And even if you don't want to do that, just go to the Bazaar, because I'll be looking for reagents in there, and I could see like, oh, 150 bronze gears. So if you're crafting Catalan, just go and pick up some bronze gear at the Bazaar. That's no pain. The spring, I actually have no justification for spring. I have no idea the best way to get it, the best method. Every now and again, I'll see a few pop up in the Bazaar. but I really can't give you like any advice on how to get spring. I would just say farm the bazaar, look it up on the wiki. Sunstone and amber are probably going to be the most difficult, tied in with water lily, and the reason why is because when you get to Avalon at these levels, like the lower levels, your chances of having a lot of sunstone, a lot of amber are pretty low. They honestly are, because sunstone is a decently rare drop from most bosses. I believe you can get sunstone from King Parsley, and so can you amber, but the amber is way more difficult to drop from King Parsley than the sunstone. But sunstone itself is a difficult drop to get from bosses, and I noticed a lot in like the later worlds, like especially Polaris and Mirage. I've got decent sunstone, and I will tell you guys, the last time I checked this, I was at 32 sunstone, and that was when I got Catalan. I was at 32 sunstone, and now I'm at 97. So just questing in general, or farming certain bosses, will give you sunstone. I would say questing through Mirage, the second to last world in the game as of right now, that will be your best bet of getting sunstone, certain bosses. Like I said, I don't really have a preference for getting sunstone or farming sunstone. I would say if you have King Parsley plot, if you have like a max like 69 plot, that will probably be an alright source of sunstone to get. But sunstone is pretty rare until you get to the later worlds and it becomes more of a common drop. Amber, as you guys can see, I'm one short, but I have the ingredients to transmute it. For the transmute amber spell right here, or the recipe, I have 7 Emerald's Whiskers, I only need 5. 5 amber dust, 15 sunstone out of 97, like I said, and then the 10 golden pearls that I picked up from around. And here, the best thing I can give you about amber is definitely probably the most rarest drop out of everything up here. And amber itself is decently difficult. Like, a lot of bosses don't drop it, and it's not like the kind of thing you can just pick up as you quest. I mean, it's possible, not as good, but possible. And I would say your best bet for amber is, you could go for the King Parsley to get both sunstone and amber, because they both drop it, but like I said, amber is a decently rare drop in general. Amber, I have gotten most of this by farming the Gladiator with War Machine. The Gladiator is the secret boss, the secret level 90 boss in Mount Olympus, and he's somewhat difficult. Like, he's not crazy. Like, it's like 5-minute battle, 10-minute battle or so, so not ridiculous. But this is where me and War Machine have been getting our amber, is from farming him. We put like at least an hour half plus into farming the Gladiator for amber. Another alternative to getting amber, if you don't like to do the Gladiator or King Parsley, is the Chronos fight. And from what I've seen, I don't really do the Chronos fight. I don't really farm Chronos and Tartarus, the level 90 secret boss there. I don't personally farm him, just because that even though the battle goes by faster, most people would say that the amber drops from Chronos is lower. And that's just from speculation. I don't know, like, personally hand if it's short or if it's a lower drop than the Gladiator. So going off of that, I really can't tell you much about Chronos in terms of drops of amber, but I would say Gladiator is your best bet to get this, because even if you don't get amber from the Gladiator, this is all stuff, probably minus the golden pearls, but this stuff right here, the amber dust and the Merle's Whisker, this is pretty rare. But I've gotten all of this. I've gotten all the Merle's Whisker from the Gladiator. I've gotten all the 15 amber dust that I have from the Gladiator, and I'm not sure if the Gladiator actually drops sunstone. That's kind of interesting. I might look it up at some point, but like I said, so this is your best bet to get amber, is through the Gladiator fight, and then King Parsley and Chronos as your alternative. But it has been a quest in the making. It has been extremely difficult to get this, and I know that Queen Calypso is honestly more difficult to craft, and I don't know if I'm really planning on crafting Queen Calypso, because to me it's not as appealing to have versus Catalan. The animation is crazy. The animation is honestly decently extra. It has so much animation, and it's like 20-25 seconds long. So Queen Calypso, that'll be up for another day. But Catalan, breakdown again, TCs, you can get Lore Master or Bazaar, or trading through friends. Perfect Amethyst you can get from many of the crafting vendors throughout the spiral. Ghostfire I got from the Celestia guy. The 100 Ball Lily I transmuted. The Bronze Gear I got from just questing in general and picking up from the Bazaar. They're decently common in the Bazaar. Spring, I can't tell you anything. Look it up on the wiki if you're interested. Sunstone, just questing will get you what you need. And then after Sunstone, to get Amber, Gladiator's your best bet, and King Partially and Chronos would be your alternatives. And yeah, so let's go ahead and transmute some Amber, and let us go craft the spell. I'm going to miss having 97 Sunstone, mostly because I just can't believe I got that high. I never thought I would get this high, but when I was like level 30-ish, no, probably higher, level 40, 50-ish, I would ask people, how do you craft Catalan, or just crafting spells in general, because I've seen videos on it when I was at that level, and they would say just questing and farming will get you the Sunstone. I never believed it until now, but Mirage definitely drops a decent amount of Sunstone compared to other worlds. But enough putting this off, let's keep going. We're just going to get this video dragging if I keep talking. Let us go and craft the Amber. Alright, so I just transmuted the Amber. Let's go and take a look at that. Would you look at that? We have a full on set that we need to craft Catalan. Just got to get that screenshot of that. I honestly didn't think I'd ever complete this, because I kind of got into this during the summer of 2017 is when I really got into it, but I was kind of died out. I was like, you know what, I'll just put it off for a while, and just over time I just kind of gathered everything I needed. But I was already complete with everything I need for Catalan for like the last 3-4 months. It was just the Sunstone and Amber that I was just putting off, but I have enough finally. Time to craft Catalan. Guys, here we go. Let's do it. Alright, here we are in Unicorn Way. We're going to showcase the animation for Catalan, which I could use right now if I had my extra pip deck equipped, but I don't. And of course I get the Shad right out of the back when I don't need it. I'm not going to blade, I'm just going to just chant with the epic and just go with it. Such a simple attack. Here, I'll even turn up the sound for this. I don't know how loud that is, so prepare yourself. 1,000 exact damage and 25% accuracy with Catalan. Here we go. Alright, that is crazy. I'm going to turn this in a little bit, but I love that spell animation. I've loved it for a while now, and I've been waiting to craft it, and yeah, I finally got it. Alright guys, so that's Catalan. Hopefully you guys did like. I mean, I have spent so long trying to craft the spell, and it feels amazing being able to craft it. So, yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Comment if you liked. Please subscribe. If you saw that little clip of my crafting room, you guys will know that my house tour might be coming out soon. I have bought that house a while ago, and I kept saying I'm going to make a house tour once it's fully furnished. Yeah, that's the word, furnished. And I noticed it has been months since I made that video, and it's unnecessary. So if you guys are interested in seeing a housing tour of my castle and everything that I put in to decorate it, hopefully it won't crash my video. Because I have a lot of stuff in there, but if you guys would like to see that, please let me know, and I will be happy to make a video in my house. But yeah, let's try to aim for 5 likes on this video. I never asked for likes, so who knows? 5 likes, here we go. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you did drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and until my next video, I will see y'all guys next time. White Tiger 93 out.